Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Micah and this is my first YouTube video ever and I'm so excited. YouTube is something I literally watch every day. You can find anything on YouTube. You can go from crying and laughing. You could become a handy woman. Shit, you can even build a house. I've seen so many inspiring videos on YouTube and stories that I finally decided to start my own channel. My channel is going to be about me becoming the woman of my dreams. I have these goals in my mind and I really need to achieve them. And I feel like this is the perfect platform to hold me responsible for that. So the first journey that I'm on is my journey with weight. It's a journey that I know a lot of people deal with. I've seen plenty of YouTube videos on it and I'm excited. I'm excited to get back on this journey. I've been on this journey before and I just kind of lost sight of the things that helped me live a healthy lifestyle and I'm ready to get back to those things. So I'm just going to give you a little background on me and weight. I was born May 10th. I was a premature baby, but I was 7 pounds. Yes, 7 pounds. Can you believe it? And my mother only gained 7 pounds. So she was all a baby. As a kid, I wasn't the biggest cousin, but I was the second biggest cousin. In elementary school, I wasn't the biggest kid, but I wasn't the smallest either. On picture day, I was always on the top row. If you know anything about the top row, that's where the bigger kids stand. I wasn't on the end, but I was close to the end. High school, I can honestly say weight was not a major factor of mine. I dealt with other self-esteem issues, but weight was not one of those. Of course, I could have lost a couple of pounds. Who couldn't? But I was content with my weight at that time in my life. The trouble started really when I got to college. I heard about this freshman 15, don't gain a freshman 15, but I didn't know what people meant until the end of my freshman year when I realized that I had gained 30 pounds. Yes, 30 pounds. 30. I don't know how it happened because if you ever been to college, you know you don't eat much. I mean, you eat junk a lot and like noodles and stuff like that. But as far as that, it's really the struggle. If you go to HBCU, you do know about Chicken Wednesday. Now, Chicken Wednesday was the best day ever in the cab. You got fried chicken, greens, macaroni, cornbread, everything you could think of. So, yes, the end of my freshman year, I had put on 30 pounds and I really didn't notice. It was like I was looking at myself in a funhouse mirror. Like what everybody else seeing, I didn't see. And so it really took people to say things to me for me to realize that I had an issue and my weight was becoming an issue. And it's 3 things that made me realize that my weight had become an issue. One was my mother. She used to be like, you're fat, you're fat. She never had the best delivery, but she always had the best intentions. And one thing I can't honestly say about my mother is she has always taught me a healthy lifestyle. I've always ate turkey everything. No pork, no beef. Turkey bacon, turkey sausage, turkey hamburgers, turkey everything. To this day, I don't know what a pork chop tastes like. I've smelled them being fried before. They smell good. But as far as me eating it, no, I'll pass. So she always taught me a healthy lifestyle. My mother has always been a petite woman. So I do appreciate my mom, but her delivery was just horrible. The next thing was my homegirl. She had came down to see me in college. And when she came down, we were getting dressed. And I was in the bathroom and I was naked. And at that time, my bathroom was in my room. And she was sitting on my bed. And she looked at me and she said, you need to really lose some weight. And I was like, bitch, what? No, just kidding. I was like, oh my God, that is the sweetest thing a person has ever said to me. Because it was like, that was the most honest, loyal thing a person could ever say to you. Is honestly look at you and say, you being my friend, you need to lose some weight. And I knew it was real then. It was like, at that point, I could see how she viewed me and the world viewed me. And then it was this guy. And he was liking me. And in order to find out who I was, he was asking people like, who was the big girl with the 2 skinny girls? And the girls I used to hang out with at that time were very slim and thick, and they had really nice shapes. One was tall and slim and still had curves. Another one was short and she was thick and curvy, and they had nice shapes. But I didn't know that I had became the big friend with the skinny friends. Like, I just didn't know that was me. And so it was kind of like a wake-up call, and I knew that I needed to make a change. And so May 6, 2013, I sat down with my homegirl Kayla, and we just wrote out our goals for the summer. And that summer, I grind. When I say I grind, I ran literally every day. I loved how running made me feel. I loved the sweat. I loved the funk. I loved how clear my mind was. It was like I just gradually built myself up to be able to run around my neighborhood every day. And it was something that I was honestly dedicated to. I did hip-hop abs. Yes, Shanti. That's my boy. That is my boy. I love Shanti. Hip-hop abs really helped me with my weight loss journey. And then when it came to the food, I didn't have a lot of money, but I remember this one thing that a homeboy of mine named Joe said, because I had seen Joe later in the year, and Joe had lost so much weight. And Joe used to be a big fella, and he had lost so much weight, and he was looking really good. And I was like, what's the secret, Joe? And he was like, honestly, the secret is food, and it's really working out. Basically, he was like, my meal plan was simple. He said I ate rice, broccoli, and fish or chicken. And I would change it up, and I would have a salad for lunch. And I was like, really? That's simple? That's what really helped you lose weight? And he was like, yes. And so that's what I did. I changed that to my diet. I kept it simple. I wasn't trying to incorporate too many things. I just kept it simple. Because at that time, I didn't have a lot of knowledge on weight loss. And so I was just asking around, and I started looking up more things. And so I became more involved with my journey. And when I got back to school, everybody was like, oh my God, you lost so much weight. You lost so much weight. And I guess because I still was looking at myself from a different perspective that I really didn't notice until I started seeing myself in pictures. And I was like, dang, I have lost weight. But what's so funny about the African-American community is when you lose weight, people automatically go to, you on drugs? You do crack? You all right? You going through something? Like, girl, why can't I just be making healthier choices with my life? I can honestly say that I learned cardio slims you down too much, because I had became very slim at the bottom. Like, even my butt. I never had a butt. But imagine running every day in the summer in the Georgia heat. Like, my legs were slim. My butt was slim. Everything was just slim. And so that's one con that I learned about working out, that you have to incorporate weightlifting and cardio in order for me to get the body that I wanted to achieve. So that was kind of like the con, like, you know, when people would say little slight things. But other than that, I felt good. Clothes fit better. I had more energy. I kept it up until August 2015. That's when I moved to Cleveland. And when I moved to Cleveland, everything went downhill. Like, phew. Because if you know one thing about Cleveland, we have the best street food in the world. I'm from Cleveland, and I love to go home just to eat. We have Polish boys with fries and sauce, wings with sauce, corned beef sandwiches. I'm talking about corned beef sandwich ain't nothing but meat, bread, and cheese, and it's literally this big. I mean, it's delicious. My dating life was popping, so I was going out on dates like 3 or 4 times a week, going to eat. It was amazing. Like, I really enjoyed my time in Cleveland, and my body showed that I might have enjoyed my time a little too much. And so now I'm back at this point where I need that mindset click. My first journey, it was like a click in my mind went off, and it was just like, do it. Go do it now. Go run. You can spend 30 minutes of your day running. Like, I was so motivated, and I feel like now I'm back at that point. It's the beginning of the year, and I'm ready to make some changes. I'm ready to become the woman that I envision in my dreams. I'm 27, and it's really time for me to start being more focused, more goal-oriented, and actually achieving the things that I set out to do. So I'm starting my journey this week. I'm going to do the 10-day green smoothie cleanse by JJ Smith. I love this cleanse. This is like my 4th time doing this cleanse, and so that's going to be my next video. Please tune in. You're on this weight loss journey with me, and I'm excited. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, give me a comment, give me anything. I mean, I'm not really doing this for people to watch, but if you watch, I'm overly excited, and I thank you so much. And please tune in for the journey of becoming Micah May. Yes, like, I hope it's great, and I want to be great, so it is going to be great. I'm putting it into the atmosphere, and whatever you put into the atmosphere, you receive back. So again, thank you so much, YouTube. This is my first video. I'm excited, and I'll see you next week. Bye.